right, welcome everybody. Thank you so much for being here. It is May 26th, and this is our third episode of sharing this space and time with all of you. And we're very grateful that you're here. We're sharing in this energy together for those of you who are joining live and for those of you who will listen to this recorded. So every 2 weeks when Kim and I get to do this, we ask for guidance on topic. And so it's been very interesting because both of us, we don't talk between her and I, Gorad, at all. We just kind of put out there what we've gotten. And so far it's been incredible because it's been right on the exact same thing that we each get. So I just love how, the energy and the consciousness is helping to support all of us. So today's topic, we're going to talk about how, freedom equals discipline, discipline equals freedom. Now, that topic in of itself is massive, right? You can break that down into many, many, many different layers and how that means and how that shows up. Even when, you can say it, and some of it even sounds more from a heavy energy as well. But for this call today, what I want to share is discipline equals freedom, freedom equals discipline, in the sense that what you are seeking isn't outside of yourself. So many times we will seek freedom in certain aspects, no matter what it is, whether it's time freedom, whether it's freedom to, I heard someone say yesterday, just do what I want when I want. You can use whatever examples that pop up for you. But in order to maintain or to achieve that, there has to be some form of discipline that gets you to that point. Maybe it's freedom with your health and well-being. Well, there still has to be discipline in those decisions that get you to that point. Okay? Freedom doesn't come without discipline, but it also doesn't come from outside of yourself. Okay? Discipline comes from you and only you. It doesn't come from outside of yourself. And I'll give you an example. I woke up early this morning and I thought, I'm up early. I'm going to go get my workout in, right? Because health, well-being, longevity is very important to me. And in that moment, my husband said, well, would you like coffee? And I'm like, ooh, that would be really good. I'll do a coffee before I do my workout. It was my thermo cafe from Vital Health. So it's about fat burning, and it was all the herbs that were included in it. So I thought that's actually perfect to have before I work out. It'll support my workout. But my discipline didn't come into play because I turned, you might not see it, my cell phone on. And guess what happened once I turned my cell phone on? An hour and 15 minutes later goes by and I'm still sitting there answering emails and, messages from people. And it was an hour and 15 minutes. So did I get my workout in before my first call today? No, I did not. So I'm just giving you as an example to understand what I'm sharing is discipline comes from us, right? And the freedom that we get by being disciplined helps to support us in many aspects of our life. And I seen a quote this morning. Of course I did, because today what we're talking about, and again, we could go so deep into this topic, everybody, but there's a theme behind this, okay? And Kim is really going to bring it out. But I read something this morning and it said, freedom isn't for those who want change. It's for those who are ready to change and show up for it. Again, you don't get there though without the discipline to say, yeah, it's time for change. So with that, I'm going to stop because Kim, I know, has a much broader, deeper way of bringing this out today and the message that is here for all of you. So Kim, I'm going to turn it over to you, my dear.
So when I focused in this morning and asked my guides, what they want to say, basically they talked about how discipline is an act of love, right? Instead of being something that you're punishing yourself with. And I just wanted to say that before I begin, because I think the word discipline is a really important word to use. Kathryn, I'm so, so glad that you used it because I think it's a trigger word. And I think we can expect this visualization to trigger us a little bit. So before we begin, I want you to like literally just tell your body, tell your mind it's okay. It's not that kind of discipline. Okay? Just give yourself permission to let go of that trigger before we even begin. Because as I was taking in what the angels wanted me to talk about today, I was getting triggered with the word discipline. And I knew to use that word, also, which is so cool because Kathryn and I are always so connected. So, so, so grateful. Okay, so I want you to relax and find a quiet place. Okay, somewhere where you can sit or lay down without interruption. And I want you to allow yourself this time fully. Like literally allow yourself this time. Self, I allow myself this time. Not to achieve anything, not to prove anything, merely to return to yourself. And if it feels comfortable, close your eyes gently. And if that's too uncomfortable, just at least closing them so that you have a focus point. And take a slow, deep breath in through the nose, feeling the air entering your body. You can let it out. Feel the chest either expanding or going in. But as you breathe with intention, feel the stomach soften. Again, breathing with intention. So with every inhale, think of patience or being patient with yourself. And with every exhale, just let the noise of the day drift further and farther away. The conversations, the obligations, the unfinished thoughts. You don't need to carry them right now. Just simply breathe. And notice the body resting wherever it is, knowing that your spirit is rising slightly and your body is resting beneath you. Notice the weight of your body's shoulders, the muscles around your face, your jaw, your neck, your hands. And without forcing anything, invite softness into these places. And as the breath settles into a natural rhythm, just begin to notice the movement of the mind. thoughts appear, disappear, memories, plans, desires, restlessness. Don't resist them and don't follow them. Just watch them like clouds that pass through the wide, open sky. And there's a part of you that is deeper than every thought that you have. There's a part of you that's quieter than every emotion. You are still beneath all movement. Just rest there a moment. Now bring into your awareness the word freedom. What does freedom mean to you? Perhaps the mind imagines endless possibilities, endless manifestations, no rules, no limitations, no pressure. Look a little deeper. How often do impulses promise freedom while quietly creating chains, patterns, and programs? The impulse to avoid, the impulse to move away from discomfort, the impulse to delay what matters. The impulse to escape silence with noise, to fill emptiness with distraction, to seek comfort without awareness. For a moment, simply observe this truth without judgment. A mind that's ruled by impulse is not free. A mind that is ruled by impulse is pulled endlessly from one desire to the next, and it's never satisfied. Real freedom begins when you can remain present without needing to run. Take a conscious breath in and let go. Bring into your awareness the word discipline. Notice how it feels to think of the word discipline. Discipline is often misunderstood. Many people hear the word and they think restriction, control, rigidity, or even force. But true discipline, what is that? True discipline is not violence against yourself. It is not sacrifice. True discipline is an act of love. It is a quiet decision to honor what matters most, even when the moment tempts you elsewhere. Discipline is waking up and returning to your path again and again, back to focus, back to center. Not because you're perfect, but because your life is precious. It means something. Feel that for a moment. Your life is precious. Your attention is precious. Your energy is precious. Your time is precious. And discipline is the way you protect these sacred things. Imagine a musician who practices scales in an empty room. A writer returning to the page each and every moment, every morning. A mediator sitting quietly through discomfort. An athlete training before sunrise. From the outside, it may appear like sacrifice. But from the inside, there is freedom. Freedom from. Freedom from chaos. Freedom from confusion. Freedom from becoming a stranger to yourself. Take another conscious breath and feel the steadiness within you as you breathe in and out. Discipline is not about becoming hard, difficult. It's about becoming clear, concise, so that you can be a clear channel. A river without banks spreads in every direction. It loses its depth. It loses its force. But when a river is guided by the banks, it becomes powerful enough to shape mountains. Your discipline gives direction to your energy, not punishment, direction. Notice how the body feels as you hear this. Perhaps there's resistance, or perhaps there's relief. but just allow both to exist at the same time in the body. Bring that word discipline back into your awareness. But now imagine yourself living with gentle discipline, not perfection, not endless productivity, but alignment. You wake with intention, you speak with awareness, and you care for your body because it carries your spirit through life. And you choose what nourishes instead of what merely distracts. And when you fall away from your path, you return without shame, again and again and again. This is freedom. Freedom is not doing whatever the mind demands in each moment. Freedom is being able to choose consciously, to pause before reacting, to remain steady when emotions rise, and to continue when comfort whispers, stop. To rest without guilt, to work without resentment, to be alone without loneliness. Breathe with intention. There's a quiet power that's growing inside you, even now. It's not loud, it's not dramatic, it's just steady, and it's there. And it's the kind of strength that does not need to announce itself. It's the kind of strength to just sit still, to listen deeply, to keep promises that are made to yourself, to create order within your own mind, in your own life. And from that order comes peace. And from that peace comes clarity. From that clarity comes freedom. Rest here for a few moments in silence. Look at that word discipline again. And how does it make you feel? Meanwhile, just feel your breath moving naturally. And just feel your body, how it's alive. And feel the simplicity of this moment. Nothing extra is needed. Just your breath, just you. You are already enough. Discipline is not about becoming worthy. It's about remembering what you already are beneath all the distraction and all the fear. Freedom. Feel the word freedom. What does freedom look like to you now? Taking in a conscious breath and releasing it slowly. And just return your mind, your spirit back to this room and carry this understanding with you. Freedom is discipline. Freedom is presence. Freedom is choosing your life with awareness instead of surrendering it to habit, patterns, programs, the things that are not serving you. May your discipline become soft, consistent, and rooted in self-respect. And may it guide you, not imprison you. May it help you build a life that feels clear, honest, and awake. When you're ready, slowly move your head, your fingers, and your toes. Moving your body slightly, coming back to center, back to the now. And thank yourself for taking this time today to work on your spirit. Thank you, self. I love you, self. Namaste. The light in me sees the light in you. And bow to yourself.
Thank you, Kim. Discipline, respect, love. That word feels a lot different at the end of this meditation than it did in the beginning. I'm sure many of you will agree. So the next time that you find yourself in those moments of disconnection or dissatisfaction with yourself, just remember that discipline is a form of love and respect. Kim, thank you so much. This will definitely be a meditation that one will want to go back and listen to again. There is a lot of nuggets of gold in there. So thank you everyone for joining us here today. Both Kim and I wish you a fantastic, blessed day. Thank you for spending this time with us because collectively, when we come together, we not only help to support heal ourselves, but we help to support the consciousness and the world at large. So thank you for stepping forward and being brave enough to be here with us today. Thank you. Much love.
Thank you for joining us in this glimpse into shifting how you think, feel, and behave to change your life. If you're ready to transform your life, open up wide is a key. Dive in, embrace your journey, and watch as your dreams unfold before you. Join the Open Up Wide platform. Sign up today with 7-day free trial.